person's character is the sum of his or her disposition, her thoughts, their intentions, desires, and action. Your character speaks of your disposition. A person's character is measured by his or her general tendencies, not on the basis of a few isolated actions. Rather, it is on the life of that person. But just say you went out here and you whipped somebody. You just lost your temper and started cussing. You became Peter, huh? Now, maybe that was the only one time you did it. You see, we can't determine your character by that one isolated incident. But rather, we have to determine that person's character by their lifestyle. What is a continual, ongoing thing in your life? David did some stuff. David, come on. We want to say David committed this and David committed that. But the Bible says that David was a man after God's own heart. Didn't he say so? The word says that. That's what the Bible said. Said that David was a man after God's own heart. Yet he was a liar. He lied at times. Come on. He committed murder. He committed adultery. And yet God says David was a man after his own heart. Now we can't walk over God and say, oh, David, character. He was once an adultery. Adulterers always one. That ain't what God said. That's not what God said about David. I said, that's not what God said about David. God said, David is a man after my own heart. Now, that don't give us a license to just go out here and see if we're going to sin it. But I'm talking about how God sees us. How God judges one's character. And how we judge someone's character. We forever want to hold it over their head. And sometimes they just as loony as they can be, they hold it over their own head. They beat themselves down. They so guilty. Anytime somebody talk about it, they think they're after them. Honey, you better get up and shake yourself and move on.